Hello everyone, this is GTA Failer. In this video, I'll show you how to play the Roblox game Treat Simulator. This is a really cute game, which is surprisingly complex. I've typed out highlights of my strategy recommendations in the description below. My intention is to show you how to play the game, and I'll also show you all of the mechanics that I'm aware of in the game, and I'll give you strategies for efficiently ranking up and opening up new worlds. And specifically in this video, I'll unlock the first two new worlds, new areas, and I'll rank up once. So let's just jump right in. In the beginning, you get to pick your first pet for free. You can choose a dog, a cat, or a bunny. They're all exactly the same in terms of their statistics. I have a Roblox friend who absolutely adores having cats in Roblox games. So for her, we're choosing the cat for this run. Okay, there's our little kitty. Okay, so one note before we jump in. I am recording this video at 10 frames per second due to hardware and software limitations. So just know that if you play this game, it'll look better in real life than it does in this video. So let's just head over to this field here and start collecting. So at the moment, we have a capacity of 25 bones. That's what our little kitty is chomping on right now. And as soon as that capacity is full, so we're at 23, let's get a couple more. We can click sell right here, and that teleports us to the sell puppy. And those 25 bones are now gone, and they're converted to 50 coins. So you can do this repeatedly. Let's come over here and get some more bones. You don't need to wait for your kitty to fill up your capacity of 25. So for example, I'll grab this one right here, 5 bones, and then if I just click sell, that also teleports me back to the sell platform. Okay, so bones can be converted to coins. You can also go directly for coins, for example, right here. And all I'm doing is keeping my circle, making it so that my circle includes the kind of thing that I'm after. Usually the coins or bones or whatever that you collect is close enough that you'll actually get credit for them. But in this case, I'm a little bit too far away. And so if you watch the 111 coins, it goes up by 2 as I go collect those coins there. The other kind of currency you can see on the screen here in this field is gems. Let's go ahead and grab that bone and then sell. And let's go ahead and grab some of these purple gems here. And again, walking over to get credit. So there you go, 4 gems, just like that. Let's chip away at this bigger pile of gems, see how many we get. And so this is the basic idea. All right, so my kitty got distracted there, and it went for the coins, which all of a sudden were inside of my circle. There is a kind of candy caned bone in there. We're going to grab that one. I think that those ones just kind of pop up at random, and I'll tell you what they're good for in a little bit. But you can see how slow my kitty is at chipping away at this pile of gems. Let's see what they give us at the very end of this process. All right, we were at 13, now we're at 86. Okay, so about 70 and change, not so bad. Notice that the only thing that fills up your bone count and makes you, head back over to the sell place is the bones themselves. You can collect coins and you can collect gems forever. The only thing that fills up your capacity here is the bones. Okay, so that's the basics of gameplay, and what you're supposed to do with all of these resources here, these 3 different resources, is convert them into things that make you able to collect these things faster and better and make them actually worth more to you than we saw here. And that's it. That's largely the entire game. But like I said, it is quite complex, so I'm going to show you some stuff. And the first thing we're going to show you is some codes. So if you click on menu and then down here codes, there are some codes that I'm going to type in. Now you're welcome to skip these if you're kind of more of a purist and you want to do everything on your own. And then what I'm about to get here in codes, you'll need to grind for. And it might be quite a significant grind. And trust me, there's plenty of grind ahead if you choose that you're going to go for maximum rank as your goal. Okay, so let's type in the first code right here. And we click, and now we've got 1,000 coins and a blue quadrilateral. Excellent. So just like that, 1,163 coins. And let's do it again. And the next code, 100K visits. And this time we get 1 black pentagon, super. And again, the next code for us is going to be 1K favorites. And another 1,000 coin, 500 gems. We can upgrade gems and upgrades, whatever that means. A yellow quadrilateral and 5 purplish bones. We're killing it, gang. Okay, last code, UPD2, which is short for update number 2. I think this game was recently updated. Another 1,000 coins, yellow quadrilateral, purple pentagon, and some more bones. Excellent, excellent. Okay, there's one more free gift, although this one requires you to actually do something extra. I'm going to walk over to the chest right over here. And before I started making this playthrough, I did something called joining the group for the makers of this particular game. It's something that you can do on the website of the game, like on the web page for this game. It's not joining the community, it's joining the group. So on the web page, scroll down to near the bottom and join the community, and then click join. Sorry, don't join the community, join the group. Click on join group, and if you do that, then walking into the chest will unlock more goodies for us. If you don't do that, it'll say, when you walk onto the chest, it'll say, hey, go join our group. And there's another benefit to joining the group, and that allows you to hatch pets at triple the pace, 3 at a time instead of 1 at a time. Okay, so let's go ahead and start using all of these goodies that we did no work for. First thing we're going to do is get some more pets. It turns out you're allowed to have up to 3 pets at a time. And let's come right over here to this little egg thing. And notice that, I'll zoom in a little bit here. Notice that we've got all of these different pets. They have no faces. Right now it's just the outlines of the pets. And as we uncover these pets, as we get these pets, they'll fill in here. They come with different probabilities, and the less likely pets have better attributes. So let's go ahead and you can click this thing 1 at a time here. I'm going to click this 3 pets at the same time deal. And again, you won't be able to do this unless you join the group. I think it's worth joining the group. I'd do nothing else in terms of joining the group other than click that button at the beginning that says join group. The pets here cost 100 coins each. So you're going to see us go down to 3,197 coins. Okay, and we got triple dog action. And they're still all grayed out, but if I back up and then head back in, I was kind of thinking that the dog would show up. Oh yeah, it is showing up. It's just dark on my screen. Okay, and as you keep playing the pet lottery here, you'd uncover some of these other pets and hopefully get some better ones. But for right now, let's get some of these dogs to join our kitty. So I click the pets button, and right over here I can say, okay, my kitty is here, and I can click on the dog and I can equip, and I can click on the dog and I can equip. And anytime you get new pets, I'm going to click control here and I'm going to unequip all. So now I have no pets active. But it turns out that some pets are going to be better than others, and every time you get new pets, hopefully you get some that are better than the current 3 that you have equipped. So if you just click down here, equip best, it will turn your 3 best pets on. Super, super. All right, so there's 2 dogs and a kitty. Okay, so there are 4 basic kinds of currency in this game. We've collected some bones, which were good for converting to coins. We collected some coins directly, and we collected some gems directly. There's another currency up here called rebirths, which is kind of confusing because oftentimes rebirth is the same as rank or rank up, I think, in Roblox. But in this case, rebirth is its own currency. I'm going to click this button, but if you click it, don't buy anything just yet. It's important to kind of get your timing right if you're trying to play this game efficiently. So I click rebirths. At the moment, I have 0 rebirths, and I can buy 1 rebirth for 100 coins, or I could buy 5 rebirths for 1,000 coins. I don't have enough to buy 10 rebirths. That's going to cost just over how many coins I have, but don't buy any of those yet. Buying rebirths is tricky, and I'll give you my strategy for doing that. And so now, as we chip away here with our 3 pets, things are going to go basically 3 times as quick as they went before. And so we'll sell. You can see that our capacity now is up at 37. It had been 25, and that's because our bunny ranked up. Every time these pets rank up, their capacity increases. They get a little bit better at everything. Let's sell. And so you can see now we're already up at 3,500. That's cool. And just showing you some of the statistics. So for example here, this dog is currently rank 1 because he has chomped 14 out of 100. And once he's chomped 100 things, he'll be up at rank 2. He gives us a +5 towards our capacity for bones. His bite strength is just a 1 multiplier. His coin multiplier is 1. His gem multiplier is 1. Same thing is true over here for our bunny, but the bunny's capacity is higher. And so the reason that our capacity, because the bunny has ranked up, the reason that our capacity is 40 is because the bunny is giving us 30, and this dog is giving us 5, and this dog is giving us 5. So we just add them up. You can have 3 pets equipped. We've got 3 out of 3 equipped right now. And your backpack, which is this big blank space here, has a capacity of 400 pets at a time. Sorry, 100 pets at a time, and we currently have 4. Okay, so let's show you some other stuff here. If you take a look at this building right here, this is the shop. We can go in. Currently, we have the basic leash equipped, and it has a length of 15 and a bite strength of ×1. That's the multiplier. If we can find 5,000 coins somewhere at some point, we can upgrade to the leather leash, which has a longer length, meaning our pets can reach further away from us, and it has a bite strength of 1.25, which means our pets will be able to chomp those piles down faster in 80% of the time. And the leash affects all of the pets. I will buy a leash later in this video, but not just yet. Okay, next up is the upgrades right over here, this very colorful section. There's a ton of upgrades. I'm only going to explain the top 3, and then later on in this video I'll explain the rest. But in the top row, there's a coin upgrade. It will cost 50 gems. All of the upgrades cost gems. If I spend 50 gems right now, I'd lose 50 from here, and every time I picked up a coin, it would actually be worth 1.25 as many coins as it was before. Same deal here. I can multiply how many gems I get collected. I'll spend gems now, temporarily losing gems, but then every gem that I collect in the future actually becomes worth 25% more than it currently is. And then bite power, I can increase my bite power by 10%, which again will help my pets chomp down those piles quicker. Okay, next thing to show, let's get out of here. X. Next thing to show is the bag. So if you click on pets, it's quite easy to get distracted by this thing here in the middle, but actually when we clicked on pets, this over here on the right hand side expanded. I'll close it and then I'll click on pets again. And you can see above pets, we've got a couple of different things here. So I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the bag first. And right in here, you can see we've got 22 candy cane looking sweet treats, and they come with some benefit. And then we've got 21 sour treats and 19 enchanted treats. A bunch of these we got from typing in those free codes, but they also pop up when you're just out there chomping on bones. I think it's kind of random. I don't know exactly when the special bones pop up, but if you do enough chomping, you will gradually accumulate more and more of those special bones. Okay, now we're going to head over to the crafting shop right over here by this building. And inside of the crafting shop kind of looks intimidating, but here you can craft potions. So at the moment, most of these things have X's next to them. Only one has a check mark. And in fact, a bunch of these you can't even craft until you have unlocked Forest World or Swamp World or whatever. But let's take a look at the one that in theory we do have the resources for. So it says if you have 10 of the white bones and 10 of the candy cane bones, which we do in both cases, then you can craft, at a cost of 100 gems, you can craft one of these treat potions. And the potions have different effects. I'll explain to you what we should be focusing on. But anyway, I'll make some potions later on. And if you click on pets and then right up here, potions, you can see that the colorful pentagons and quadrilaterals that we got before are actually potions. So we've got 3 of these yellow ones. I click it and it tells me this is a coin potion. Drinking this potion will grant the player a ×2 coin multiplier that will last for 15 minutes. I don't know why 15 minutes is in quotations here. Okay, if we move over to the purple one, that's a gem potion. Same deal, but double gems for 15 minutes. The release potion gives you coins and gems, not double, but 1.5 for 15 minutes. And then finally, the potion of infinity. I think that was in one of the Harry Potter movies. Grants the player infinite treat capacity for 30 minutes. So that would mean I don't have to go empty out every time I fill up at 40. Again, I'll tell you when I think you should use these. Okay, so next up is to take a look at the missions. So we come right over here, right next to where we unlock that chest. By the way, the chest has a 6-hour countdown, so if you come back 6 hours later or anytime after 6 hours later, you can get some more goodies for free. You don't have to be playing the game for 6 hours. This just counts down in real time. So come back the next day and get your free stuff. Okay, hopping into the missions, we can see that one of the missions is to collect 2,500 treats, and so far we've collected 216, I'm calling them bones, out of 2,500. So we're 8% of the way there. We have not purchased any rebirths, but if we purchase 50 of them, then this part of the mission will get complete, and we don't need to go through all of them. But if you complete all of these little tasks, then you have finished all 5 of the things required for mission 1. And when that happens, you can claim your reward, 10,000 coins, 1,000 gems, and a couple of potions. Pretty cool. Okay, next is to take a look at this portal. Ooh, free bone and free stuff over here. Yoink. Okay, so here is the next area. Currently, we're in the area called Spawn, and this is the area called Forest. And one of my main goals is to get here as fast as possible. So the costs of unlocking the forest are 10 rebirths. That's this little thing in here. So I could buy 10 rebirths right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I need 10 rebirths, and I need 2,500 coins. So it sure looks like I have the ability to get in there at the moment, like right at this exact moment by just buying. But that's the idea. If we can get into the forest, then all of the bones and coins and gems that we collect are worth more to us. And also there's another pet capsule that has better pets than the ones right in here. And also there's another pet mechanism in the next area as well. So moving on to the next area as fast as possible is part of my efficient strategy. Okay, so I mentioned that I'm not going to buy the rebirths just yet because buying rebirths it's complicated actually. There's consequences, I should say. It's not complicated, but there's consequences. So here's the deal. If you buy any rebirths, like right now, if I click this plus 10, then it wouldn't just take 3,250 coins, it would actually take all the coins. So in order to buy, you need to have at least the right number of coins, but buying any rebirths will take away all of your coins. Even buying this one rebirth right now for 100 coins, I would lose all of these coins here. So if you're about to buy rebirths, then maybe try to buy them efficiently. Like if I wanted to buy these right now, maybe I go spend 200 coins on 2 pets, and then I won't be wasting very many coins when I lose all of my coins for clicking buy right here. Another interesting thing, you know how like if you go to a store, there's oftentimes a bulk discount. It's cheaper per item that you buy if you buy multiple. Well, it's the opposite here, right? Because one of them costs 100, so 5 of them should maybe cost only 500, but they actually cost 1,000, and then 10 of them should cost 1,000, but they actually cost 3,250. So isn't it better just to, like click this button 10 times? Well, no, because as soon as you click any of these buttons, the costs of all of these next purchases of rebirths, they all go up. And so if you're going to buy, you want to buy as many as you can afford because the next time you click any of these buttons, all of the numbers will be higher. So that's kind of a bummer. But the one positive for buying rebirths is that when you buy rebirths, you get gems for free. So it's really interesting the way these 4 currencies right here work together. Buying rebirths costs you coins, gives you rebirths, and gives you gems. And I think that you get more gems the more rebirths that you buy. And so I will, again, share my strategy for buying rebirths. But because of all those details, I think it's easy to buy rebirths at inopportune times if you're not kind of aware of all the pros and cons. Okay, so we're going to close this. If you click the button next to rebirth, we are currently a rank noob, and we are heading towards rank rookie. So again, rebirths and ranks different from each other. So we're going to rank up as soon as we can. Currently, our capacity multiplier, that's the 40 that we have here, is a ×1. And if we rank up, we will be a ×1.1. So instead of having a capacity of 40, we would have a capacity of 44, 10% more. Same deal with the bite strength. All of our pets would be 10% stronger in terms of chomping. We get 25% more coins every time we collected coins, and we get 25% more gems every time we collect gems. And every time you rank up, you don't lose anything except for the gem cost that you see here. You don't lose all of your coins, you don't lose all your bones, you don't lose like upgrades, you don't lose your pets, you don't lose anything except for these gems, which is different from a lot of other games with ranking up. So there's no reason to not rank up as soon as possible. So we already have the gem requirement, that's 500, but we don't have this bar filled up yet. We're at 13%, and I'm pretty sure that the way to fill this bar is just by chomping bones. I don't think that chomping coins does it. I don't think that chomping gems does it. I think it's just bones. So when I'm focused on filling this bar, I go after the bones only. But again, rank up as soon as you possibly can. There's no reason not to. Okay, just a couple of other buttons on the screen to talk about. So there's the shop, and in the shop you can spend actual Robux, like bought with actual cash. You're welcome to play around in there. I'm not going to do any of that in this video. And then I mentioned the pets button here, and we did take a look at the potions menu and the bag, but we didn't look at trade. Now at the moment, trade is coming soon. And so I don't know when this is coming, but if you play this game after watching this video, for sure go in there and check to see if trades are possible. And if they are, and you're comfortable, then come up here to chat and type in something like, does anybody have any extra pets I could have for free? I find that in the Roblox games that I've played, folks are quite generous, and you might be able to save a lot of time by just begging for free stuff up in here. But at the moment, trades are not possible. Okay, and then the last thing we haven't looked at yet, I think, on this main screen is the menu. And the menu has a ton of stuff over here in green. All of the menu buttons are green, all the pet buttons are blue. You can see that there. So let's take a look at a few of the, well, everything in the menu section, but real quick. Okay, badges. If you collect 10,000 total treats, then you get these rewards, two types of bones and 2 types of potions. And also it gives you a treat multiplier bonus for the rest of the game. So currently we're at 226 out of 10,000, 2% of the way there. A million coins is a goal. You got all these different goals, and a lot of them will just kind of happen naturally through gameplay. And in every case, you get 2 sets of bones and 2 potions. And the only one that I'm actually making significant progress on is just existing in the game. So almost here for half of my first hour. Okay, good there. That's the badges. Next up in the menu, we've got the index. So here are the different worlds that are available to us. Right now we're in spawn. That's this one. And here are the pets that are available in that pet capsule off in the distance. So the only one that isn't blacked out is the dog, because that's the only one we hatched. I know we have a bunny, but we didn't hatch that. That was just given to us. And so if you click on, if you are able to hatch all of these different pets, just one of each, then you have completed the index, and that gives you rewards that you can claim. And that you can think of this like a Pokédex if you're into Pokemon at all. We can click back, and we can click on the forest world, which we haven't even unlocked. But anyway, here's 5 pets and more rewards if you get at least one of each. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so we'll come back and talk more about the index later. There's some stuff in settings. The only one that is currently off is hiding the pets. Now my pets are adorable. I don't want to hide them at all. But some of the pets can get pretty massive later on in the game. And if you find that they're just getting in the way of the camera, then feel free to hide your pets. I would also hide other people's pets. Okay, let's see. There's some statistics here. You can check those out. And then codes we did already, and then missions. Well, we looked at the missions over in the corner of this world, but you don't actually have to be in the corner of this world to see the missions. You can just click down here and take a look at missions. Okay, so I think that's all of the buttons on the screen. The leaderboard is available up here, chat is available here, but I think that's everything we need to look at on the main screen here. And now I think it's time for us to actually jump in and do some real gameplay. Okay, so I do have my little timing program on the right. These are the rough main steps that I'm going to follow in this playthrough. And I am going to pause the video for some of the grindy stuff, but I want to keep the timer running just to give you a sense of how long it's taking me to accomplish some of these tasks that I do off video. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and start the timer. And my first task is to buy some upgrades. We've got all these beautiful gems, and we got to spend them. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade the first upgrade in the top row. So coin multiplier, gem multiplier, and then bite power multiplier. And I think that's good enough for right now. And then we're gonna call that step done. Oh, we're killing it, gang. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn on a potion because I am trying to grind for coins and for gems and all that other stuff. Um, let's buy some rebirths first. 3,250 coins. I've already got that, so I can now afford to buy 10 rebirths. But again, like I said, before you buy rebirths, if you really want to be efficient, then you'll hardly have any money extra above and beyond what's required for the rebirths. Boy, these dogs, they really like us. I've gotten 4 in a row. There's something. Okay, so I just got some new pets and oh, free stuff. I just got some new pets, and the first thing I do whenever I get new pets is to equip the best because you can see here, for example, the dog has a 5, a 1, 1, 1, and the bull has a 15, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Much, much better. So, but you don't have to pay attention to all the stats. You just say equip best, and all of a sudden the bull is our best pet, even better than the rank 3 kitty that we've been playing with from the beginning. So now we've got better statistics in every way, and that's pretty cool. And oh, how did we get more cash? I think that means more pets. You don't have to be as neurotic as I'm being here about being just over the 3,250 coins, but let's just see if we get lucky again. So that was only a 5% chance for the bull. So that was pretty fortunate. Okay, 2 more dogs. We've got plenty of dogs. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is buy some rebirths. So we click rebirth. Again, we currently have 0 rebirths, and we're going to buy 10 of them for 3,250 coins, and we're not going to have any money left over. So you're going to pay attention to a few things. Rebirths is going to go up by the 10 that we're about to buy. Coins is going to go down to 0, even though we should have some left over. Anytime you buy rebirths, you spend all of your coins, and then we're going to get some gems. Currently, we have 397. So let's buy some rebirths. Okay, so it looks like we got about 50 gems. We have no coins at all, and we can enter Forest World. Well, that's not technically true. We have enough rebirths to enter Forest World back there. We needed 10, and we have 10. We used to have 0 of these rebirths, and now we have 10 of them. Check. And then the other thing I'll point out here is that all of these are now more expensive. This rebirth, the 10 rebirths just cost us 3,250 coins, and look, it's almost triple the cost. This used to be, I think this was 100, and now it's 600. So you don't want to be, buying rebirths 1 at a time or 5 at a time. You want to save up and buy as many as you can. That's the most efficient way to spend your coins on rebirths. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is turn on the blue release potion because we're about to be grinding for some coins. In order to unlock that forest area, which is my next goal, I want to have 2,500 coins. Gimme. Okay, so let's go into pets and then potions, and then the blue release potion again will multiply by 1.5 the coins and gems that we get for the next 15 minutes. Let's close that and start grinding. So what I'm really after here is coins. I want nothing but coins. You can see here we've got this potion counting down from 15 minutes. And our goal here again is 2,500 coins. So just taking a look at the coins. Surprisingly, I think, so just like that, we've got 1,000 out of the 2,500. Now that's inflated because of this, we've got like better pets and stuff. The bull anyway was a really good find, and also because of our potion. And so when I first played this game, I had no idea about potions or any of these multipliers or anything, and it just took me so much longer to get any place because I didn't understand some of these basic mechanisms. Okay, so I think we're almost at our 2,500 coins, which will get us out of spawn. Sell, and there we go. So we're going to unlock the forest. You're not going to lose anything extra. We're going to spend 2,500 coins. So this is going to go down to 520, but we're not going to lose gems. We're not going to lose bones. And in fact, we're not even going to lose these 10 rebirths. You don't actually spend the 10 rebirths. The 10 rebirths is just like an ID card that says, yes, I have permission to enter here. So let's unlock the forest and call that step done. And gang, welcome to the forest. Excellent, excellent. And I'll point out again here, we still have the 10 rebirths. Okay, next up, we are going to take a look. We're going to run all the way across here. I know we just got to the forest, and we'll spend a bunch of time here in the forest. But the next area is the swamp. and that's maybe the next major goal. So it costs 125 rebirths and 200,000 coins. Okay, we're far away from both of those things, but that is what we're after ultimately. Okay, and just like that, we got 1,000 more coins just by grinding a tiny bit here. Cool, cool. And I'm going to grab some pets in just a minute here, but I'll point out that there's this brand new forest pet capsule thing over here, and there's also this shiny mechanism. All right, let's just grab a couple more coins here. I want to get 2 pets because the pets here cost 2,000. Sorry, the pets here cost 1,000, and so I want at least 2 pets, probably 3 actually. Okay, 2450. Let's get some pets. So we come over here, we've got different shadows, but none of them is unlocked yet. And again, the different percentages and 1,000 coins each. So we're going to spend 1,000 coins right there on one of these things, acorn. And let's spend another 1,000 on another pet. The deer is pretty cool. That's only a 15% chance. As soon as I get a new pet, I equip the best. So I think we're going to see the deer jump up near to the front there. The bull is there. The acorn would have been good if the kitty hadn't ranked up 2 times. So the only reason the kitty is better than the acorn is because the kitty ranked up. Okay, next priority is one more pet. That costs another 1,000 coins. Sell. You can see our capacity now is up at 67. So let's buy a 3rd pet right over here. This person's got 3 ladybugs. Lucky, lucky. Okay, so another pet. And then we're back out here grinding. A mouse. Okay, so we got new pets. Let's equip the best just to see. Okay, nothing changed there. The mouse was sort of on the weaker end, but that's okay. That step is now done. Okay, next thing we're going to do is aim for, what should we call it, 5,000 coins, because I want a better leash. Just want to show you the leash mechanic. Sell. Surprisingly, I think the best way to get coins is through chomping down on these treats, the bones here, as opposed to, like finding a pile of coins here on the ground. So my strategy when I'm going coin hunting is typically to look for bones and then sell them for coins. One thing to note is that once you're full up, your guys will stop chomping on everything. So for example, even though chomping on a pile of coins right here doesn't add to my capacity, my pets won't do it. They're full. And so I have to sell if I want them to keep working. Okay, and you can see pretty quick we're almost at the desired 5,000 coins. So just a couple more trips out here. Our capacity continues to increase and our pets are getting stronger. All good stuff. And just targeting 5,000 coins. Okay, this will have to get us over the top. Excellent. Let's sell. And now we're over 5,000. And now let's teleport. And here, for the first time, we can actually see all of the different worlds. So we started at spawn. We just unlocked forest. Swamp is the next one. And then scrolling down, you can see the different worlds ahead of you. Okay, so I want to go back to spawn. And then I want to go into the shop, which is where we buy our leash. So 5,000 coins is going to disappear from here. Let's buy it. And automatically it's equipped. So let's get out of here with the X and head right back. Okay, that step is now done. And you could, grind for bones and coins and gems here, but it's better for us to do so in the nicest world that we've unlocked, which is this forest. Okay, I can see that the next target is more pets. So let's keep grinding for coins and bones, not really focused on gems at the moment, but all the different currencies are helpful. But what I'm after is more pets here. I want to improve my pets and then show you that mechanism, that shiny mechanism. I actually don't know what those like glowy particles are that I just picked up. I never learned what that was. Okay, we sell. And maybe just 2 more trips here. Somebody left some coins on the ground. I'm going to be a jerk and take them. And you can see how quickly we fill up here. Our capacity is, not kind of keeping up with our pet's ability to chomp efficiently. I do think we got kind of lucky here with the deer and with the bull. That worked out for us. Okay, just a few more trips getting up to the 9,000 coins. 9,000 isn't, there's nothing special about that particular number. I'll grab some gems here because why not? Oh, there's a bone that just popped out there. So I'm gonna grab all that stuff. And buying more gems allows us to upgrade more things in the upgrades shop. That's what all these announcements are here. Sell. Okay, and so anyway, so I'm gonna just grab a few more bones for coins, and then I'll pull that pet lottery several times. So 89.31. I want 9,000. Can I get 9,000? Yes, I can. Okay, so I just picked 9,000, so I could do 3 triple pulls here. So let's do that. So I'll do this times 3. 2 mice and an acorn. If you push this auto button and you've unlocked that functionality, then the times 3 will just continue to happen as long as you're close enough to the pet capsule, but we haven't unlocked that yet. Ooh, a ladybug. I like the looks of that. Times 3 one more time, so now we've got hardly any money, but we did buy some pets, so let's slash that one done. And as usual, new pets means come in here and do equip best. And just like that, the ladybug is first, and this poor bull is now out of the mix. And now I'm going to show you the mechanism here for the shiny thing. So if you have, if you want, you can take a pet and put it into the shiny lottery for a chance to make the pet twice as strong as it is. If you put 1 pet in, you have a 20% chance of creating a double strong pet. 2 pets in, a 40%, 3 pets in, 4 pets in. If you put 5 pets in, you have a 100% chance of making a shiny pet. And so if I come in here, I can see the normal dog. Where's the normal dog? This one has statistics of 5, 1, 1, 1. And if I take a look at this yellow one here, it has statistics of 10, 3, 2, 2. I actually kind of thought this would be a 2 as well. I thought they were all double. I'm not sure why this one's a 3 and not a 2, but basically a twice as strong pet. And because I have a new pet, maybe I say, oh, let's equip the best. And did that shiny dog make it to the? No, didn't make it to the top 3. So what I'm going to do is take a look at the 3 that I currently have in here. So I've got the ladybug, the deer, and then that cat. So anything that isn't in the top 3, I feel perfectly comfortable risking the mice here. And let's see, does that shiny mouse, does he make it into the top 3? Yes, he does. He's number 2 now. Okay, so acorns maybe next. You don't have to make everything shiny, but I'm just looking to equip the best possible pets that I can. And equip best. And now we've got the ladybug is kind of overpowered here. It was an epic pet. I'm not going to risk it. You're welcome to, but I'm not going to. But maybe this deer. Let's give it a shot. So if I take the deer, which is no longer in my top 3, I only have a 20% chance of success. I failed there, which is not surprising. And you can actually see the deer is gone. It's not here anymore, but there's no harm. Let's try one more with the bull. 20% chance, and we failed. And now we have lost our poor little bull. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so that's it for the shiny mechanism. You're welcome to take chances there, but if you don't want to take any chances, then you make sure you have 5 of a kind before putting them into the shiny. Okay, next thing we're going to do is grind for gems. So what I want is 1,500 gems, so now I'm changing my strategy. I do see somebody left a bunch of coins out in the open there, and so I'm going to go over there and say yoink. If somebody's like actively here and it's like, oh, they just filled up, but they weren't able to collect their stuff because they were full, I wouldn't be a jerk and go take them. But there's nobody else here but me, so I have no qualms about taking stuff that's lying there on the ground. Okay, so I've got well over the 1,500 gems. You can see how quickly our gems are building up here. It's a function of our pets and the fact that we're here in this next world and the potion that we've got going on here. That gives us 50% more gems. And I know that I said, let's pick those things up, sell. I'll just grab the rest of this pile of gems and then we'll move on to this next step here. So I know I said 1,500 gems, but we're getting gems so quick here, I just figured I'd grab a few more. Okay, so we'll sell. And next up is to get 3 more upgrades. So we teleport back to spawn and we go into upgrades, and the 3 that I'm interested in right now are coin and bite and capacity. Okay, so the coin multiplier, that's going to go up. The gem multiplier is quite costly. That's why I didn't buy it just yet. The byte multiplier is much cheaper, so we'll grab that one. And then the capacity. So increases the treat capacity. So instead of 79, it's going to be 1.1 times 79, 10% more than 79 for 300. Let's do it. Okay, and that is that step now done. All right, next thing to do, let's head right back, coins. Let's head right back to the forest. Again, anytime I'm grinding, I'm doing it in the next area, whatever area I have unlocked. And my next focus is to rank up. And remember, ranking up has a gem cost, 500 gems. We've got that, but it's also got a percentage bones chomped meter. And so I'm just going to chomp some bones until I get that thing up to 100. And again, I don't think that you fill up your chomping percentage on coins or gems. I think it's bones only. So I'm just gonna go back and forth here, plop myself down in the middle of a big pile of bones. Here I'll chomp down on a big box of bones. You can tell what's in the boxes by looking at what's on the top. Could be coins, could be gems, could be bones. And so you can see here slowly filling up. We're about 3/4 of the way here. And we'll sell. And so I'm just going to pause the video here. I'll keep my little timing program there running, but all I'm doing is chomping on bones off video, and I will be back. Okay, and I'm back a few minutes later, and I haven't yet filled up. I'm at 84% right now, so still grinding away on bones. But I'll point out that I've been keeping my eye on this potion, which is a potion that I think was like a 15-minute one we started early on. And so it's about to run out, and that means that we're going to lose our 1.5 multiplier on coins and gems, and I want multipliers on all the time if I can have them. And so my timer just ran out, and so I'm going to come over here to pets and then potions. And so we've got this coin potion, which is a ×2 for 15 minutes. Let's use that. And then we've got a gem potion, which is a ×2 for 15 minutes. I'll use that. This one right here is too valuable for me to use at this moment, this infinite treat thing. It would be handy to use it. It would save the, kind of going back and forth that I've been doing. But I just don't think that it's worth it at this moment. One little tip, I'm almost full. And so I'm just going to sell instead of like running kind of far into the field just to get like 6 more bones and then have to make the long run into the field again. Okay, so I'm going to keep grinding. We're at 88%. I will be back real soon, and we'll rank up once we're at 100. Okay, and we are at 99% right here. We just need a few more bones in order to be able to rebirth. So we keep chomping down. One thing I should say is that if you feel like things are going kind of slow for you here, like this grind or any grind is too slow, then maybe it's time to spend a little bit of time getting better pets. And so feel free to spend, I've got 65 grand here in the bank in terms of coins. It's a lot of pets that I could pull. And in pulling those pets, certainly we'd have lots of chances to get more ladybugs, which is our best pet right now, and maybe even this 2% butterfly. Okay, so exclamation point means there's something I should pay attention to. So we click on that. No reason not to rank up as soon as you're able. We've got our 100% bar filled up, and we've got more than the required number of gems. So we are going to lose 500 gems. But now we went from whatever we were, let's see, well, it still says noob here. So there it goes. So now it's updated. So we're currently rookie with these multipliers. And next up is a rank of novice. Okay, so I think that is that step. We're ranked up. Next goal for me is 25,700 gems. So now I'm changing gears again and focused exclusively on grinding gems. I don't really care about anything else, although all of the currencies are helpful. So I'm just going to grind for a while. I'll leave the timer going, but I'll pause this video and come back to you with 25,700 gems. Lots of gems. I will be back. Okay, and we're back, and we exceeded our 25,000 gem threshold by a bunch. I just went and grinded on the gem piles and also the gem boxes, and now we're going to go buy some upgrades, a bunch of them. Let's teleport back to spawn. Okay, and the only upgrades that we focused on have been in the top row and then this capacity one, but now we're going to get some rebirth button upgrades. So check this out. Currently, we can buy 10 rebirths for 8,250 coins. but we've got way more coins than that, and it'd be nice to have the option to buy more rebirths. So if we click on this rebirth capacity upgrade for 650 gems right there, and now we take a look, and now we have the option to buy 25 rebirths for 30 grand. That's better for us. We could even afford more. So let's keep upgrading our rebirths here. Another 3,600 gems gone, but now we can actually buy 50 rebirths, although we don't have the cash for it, the coins for it. And this is so much fun. Let's get another rebirth button upgrade for 21,000 gems. And this is our new target, 307,500 coins. That's what we want to get to be able to buy 100 rebirths. So let's call that step done. And then we're going to run back to forest and grind for for cash. Let's sell. I will remind you again the costs of getting into the swamp. So way down here, we need 200,000 cash. Well, that's the secondary concern. First concern is 125 rebirths. We currently have 10. It'd be great to be able to buy 100 of these, and then we'd only need 15 more. So those are the next two goals. But again, do them in the order that I'm suggesting here, where we grind for the highest number of rebirths that we can buy. And then we're going to get 100, and then we're going to get 25 after. And all the costs will go up the second time, but better to get as many as you can the first time. Okay, so I'm just going to be grinding for coins, but really to me, I think that the best way to get coins is to grind for bones, for treats. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I will come back with at least 308,000 coins. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we will get there. I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back earlier than expected. I'm not close to my 308,000 coins, but honestly, it just feels like it's taking too long to get these coins. And so I've decided I'm going to spend some of my coins here on pets in the hopes that I can get more overpowered pets and maybe make some of them shiny, and then that would allow me to grind for coins faster than I am. So it's kind of a trade-off here because I'm spending $1,000 on each of these pets, so we are losing not dollars, we're losing coins, and coins is what I'm trying to grow right now. But it's sort of a short-term pain for a long-term gain. That's my hope anyway. So I don't know how many of these things I need. I mean, like if I could get a shiny ladybug, that would be amazing. I might have 4 ladybugs at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to keep grinding here, spending a ton of the cash that I had built up. But there's a 5th ladybug. All right, that is probably going to be sufficient. So let's head over and make a shiny ladybug. Again, I could have tried making a ladybug shiny with fewer than 5, but I kind of like the guaranteed approach. Okay, what else do we have here? So I think that even a shiny mouse isn't going to be strong enough to get into our top 3. How about a deer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now let's take a look. If we equip best, there we go. All right, so the mice are out, the dog is out. All right, so the acorn is here, but it's worse than the deer. So I don't even know that there's a point in trying to make those acorns. I'm making another shiny acorn. So let's come back and so you can see our capacity. It went there from like 105 up to 172, which means fewer trips for me running back and forth between the field here and the selling circle. So this is a good improvement, I think, and these pets are going to chomp away at the bones much quicker. But this is the trade-off. You just kind of have to go with your gut and decide how you want to spend your time. And I felt like it was just going to take too long to get the 308,000 with the pets that I had, so decided to take a step back, meaning spend some coins, but hopefully get to my ultimate goal faster than I would have before. Okay, so all right, so now we're almost full, so we'll just sell and then head back out. And I will keep going, and I will come back with 308,000 coins. Okay, and I'm back. Been grinding away towards that goal of 308,000, which is what we need for 100 rebirths. So that's what we're after here. Mostly I've been collecting bones, also been collecting coin boxes, a little bit of gems here and there. Again, all the currencies are going to be valuable at different times. but we're pretty close now to the 308,000, and once we have that, that's when we will buy 100 rebirths. So I think just one more trip out here for bones and then selling, and then we'll buy those rebirths. And again, once we buy the rebirths, all the rebirths will cost even more than they did before. All right, I think we've got more than 308 here. Let's sell. Oh, just under. Are you kidding me? Okay, how about now? Sell. Fantastic. All right, so rebirths for 307,500, only wasting 300 coins. That's pretty cool. So this step is now done. All of the rebirths are now much more expensive. Again, we've got 110, and in order to get into the swamp area over here, we needed 125. And so we're going to buy 25 more, which will put us over the 125. So 155,000 coins is our next goal. And you can see here that we do have a bunch of gems, 41,000 gems. So surely there's things that we could spend those gems on. But at the moment, I'm focused hardcore on whatchamacallit, on getting more coins, he says, as he grinds a big pile of gems. Okay, so bones equals coins, and again, my goal here is 155,000. Sell. Okay, because 155,000 will get us the next bunch of rebirths. So let me pause, and I will come back with 155,000 coins. Okay, I don't have 155,000 yet, but I just realized that my potions have worn off. So let's at least get one of them back on. So here we go, coin potion. That's perfect. Double coin multiplier. Super, because we are grinding for coins right now. So that is helpful. If I had used 2 of those potions, then this timer would say 30 minutes. So it does add up. You don't have to worry about only using one and then waiting for it to end and then using another. So feel free to use them simultaneously. But I will come back with 155,000 coins and we'll get those last rebirths. Okay, that was pretty quick. I've got 181,000 coins with the double coin bonus. It went real fast. Okay, so we got 190,000, which I know is more than we need. We only need 155,000. So there's part of me that says, well, hey, I should go get some more pets here. In fact, let's do that. So you don't need to be as neurotic as I am about not wasting coins when you buy rebirths, especially because we completed the forest egg in the index. Look, we've got a butterfly. That's pretty exciting. In fact, right over here it says. GTA Failure has launched a legendary, well, I think it's supposed to say butterfly. I don't know why it's off the screen, but now everybody knows how awesome we are. And we're about to go into the next area. Here, look, the butterfly is grayed out. If I back off and then come back in, now all of the pets, you can see their pretty faces, even the acorn's face. So if I go into pets and then equip the best, so there's our butterfly. And even though it's not shiny, it is now the second best pet that we have. So it's in the game, ready to do work. And we did unlock all 5 of these, which comes with some bonuses, which I'll show very soon later on in this video. But I'm just working my way down to basically the 155,000 that we had, just in case we get lucky or some better pets. But in some sense, this isn't really a great use of resources, because as soon as we buy the next 25 rebirths, we're going to unlock the next world, the swamp. And as soon as we get to the swamp, we're going to have pets that are largely better than these. And so, it's kind of a trade-off here, but I was happy to have a chance to show you a legendary. It's only 2%, but we got it. Okay, and again, 155 was the goal, so we're just going to squeeze down real close to this $155,000 purchase price. And there are some missions that require you to have launched enough pets or to make enough things shiny. So all good stuff. We'll just equip the best. No change here. I wasn't expecting there to be one. Okay, now we're ready to buy our next 25 rebirths. You could keep grinding here if you wanted to, but I'm content to just get my 25 right now. Honestly, it wouldn't take that long to get up to the 341. We're making coins pretty quick at the moment. But for the purposes of this video, we'll get the 25 more rebirths. And so you can see it says we're able to enter Swamp World. Well, not quite. We have the number of rebirths we need, which is 125. but we need cash as well. And so this step is done. 200,000 coins, that's what we need. And I think it'll happen pretty quick here. I've got this butterfly and a couple of other nice pets. Another thing I would consider doing right now would be to like make some more stuff shiny. I wouldn't make the butterfly shiny. In fact, the legendary pets and the mythic pets, those are the two least common pets. I have never successfully made one of them shiny unless I had 5 of them. Even with 4 of them, I have failed several times with 4 of them. So I wonder if that's just programmed in, that the only way you can make a shiny mythical or legendary pet is to have 5 of them. And when they say there's an 80% chance if you have 4 of them, it's just not how it's programmed. So I would be very reluctant to try to make a shiny legendary or whatchamacallit, mythical unless I had 5 of them. Okay, so me and this guy are chomping away at some coins. Yoink. And again, just heading to 200,000, so we might already be there. Perfect. Okay, let's unlock the swamp. We are out of here. Okay, again, 125 rebirths. We've got more than enough. 200,000 coins. We've got more than enough there. So going through will cost us 200,000 coins, but it won't cost us 125 rebirths. Like I mentioned, you never lose the rebirths. They're just like an ID card that says you get to go in. So yes, and you can see here we still have the we completed some badge stuff here. That's cool. It says we still have the 135. Okay, so that one is done. 42 minutes and change to get from basically a new game to this next area here, and we've ranked up once, and we're about 2/3 of the way towards our next rank up, so that's pretty cool. I know I didn't start the timer until we had already done just a tiny bit of stuff, but I think that's probably reasonable for how long it would take me from a new game to get here without doing the commentary, which did slow me down a little bit. Okay, so now we're in the swamp, which is kind of the last big task I had in mind for this video. So I'll show you that that there's a sell area, but no shiny mechanism. So if you ever want to do some shiny pet stuff, you go into teleport and then go to the forest. That's where the shiny pet thing happens. And so you can. Oh, there's a chest right here. I'm just going to show this. It's not gonna happen for us. But if you come up here to chat, you can see an enchanted chest has spawned in Swamp World. That's where we are right now. And this chest has a like 1.77 million hits, and you can see that our pets are not even coming close. We're not even changing the last digit after the decimal place. There we go. Good job, pets. And there's a time limit, and so by ourselves, there's absolutely no chance we could tackle this chest on our own. So the reason that I'm here is that that there's another player who actually spawned. Let's just stay right here for us. Where'd it go? Oh, I guess okay, yeah, so it disappeared there because the timer ran out. Let's go ahead and sell. But what I was saying is that another player sometimes can spawn these things. It looks like nobody actually spawned it here; it just spawned randomly in the game. And so, if an overpowered player was there chomping away at the chest the same time we were, then maybe the chest would have gotten destroyed, chomped within the time limit. And just by being, within the radius of that chest when it got destroyed, we would have gotten a ton of rewards, coins, gems, a bunch of special bones. It would have been great. So one thing that I'll suggest you do is have chat open, not for the many, many, many announcements that come up, and not for the chatting, people talking to each other up here, but just for this announcement here with the exclamation point inside of the yellow triangle. If you see one of those, head over to that world if you've unlocked it, and just hang out in the chest, just in case somebody stronger than you happens to come along and break it. You can get a lot of rewards, kind of earlier than maybe you're expected to. And then the other thing I'll say about this is that when the first one spawned here in Ocean World, that didn't help me because I haven't unlocked Ocean World yet. So you kind of have to get lucky, at this early stage in the game, that the chest spawns while you have access to the world. So it spawned in Swamp, and we were able to get to Swamp. Okay, so like I said, you can just kind of run around here and get like coins and bones and gems, all those things, like at a faster rate than you did before. I will show you the high price of getting to the next area, the beach. The high price of the beach is 1,500 rebirths. Again, we've only got Let's close that. We've only got 135. We need 1,500, and we can only buy them 100 at a time, which is not great. And so if I were continuing to play through in this video, I would spend a bunch of these gems on more rebirth upgrades, which would unlock the ability to buy more than 100 rebirths. And then it would be a long grind in order to earn enough coins to buy 1,500 rebirths, and then coming back here for 65 million coins. Again, after you buy rebirths, you lose all your coins. So we'd have to start from no coins and grind up to 65 million, which feels like a lot. But the fact is, again, all these things are worth more each time you go to a higher world. So just like that, 210,000 coins. That's pretty quick. And getting gems, faster than in the previous worlds. Let's see, so we're at 214,000 and now 276,000. So about 60,000 coins just like that, which is cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new pets here. So you can see there's 7 here, including a 0.085%, whatever this thing is. I have no clue. And the pets here cost 50,000. So let's just go ahead and grind for pets just for a minute here, just so we can see some of these new ones. Ocelots and frogs. Oh, we don't even have 150,000 left, so we got to do them one at a time here. There's a parrot. That one is only a 10% chance. That's cool. And then the last pet we're going to buy in this series is a mushroom. Oh, it makes me think of Super Mario Brothers. Okay, so let's equip the best pets here. And you can see the parrot just pushed out that butterfly with better statistics than the butterfly. And so you could take some of your new pets here and make them shiny in the next world before this one. And I'm just going to grind just for a tiny bit of coins here so that I can do something in that first world. So let's just fill up here. Get lots of coins. Okay, so plenty. All right, I am going to head back to spawn. But actually, first thing I'm going to do is all right, let me head to spawn. So suppose that you're in spawn and you've just, like purchased something or other, and you want to get back to the world that you just unlocked. So you could run all the way across here, but better, once you're in the forest, is to just turn around immediately and then teleport. So you can do that to save yourself a trip. Doesn't seem like it's that big a deal. Like the difference between like walking back a few steps versus walking over here is not that great. But if you imagine, at some point down the road, you'd have all of these worlds unlocked. So instead of walking all the way through the forest, and then all the way through the swamp, and then all the way through the beach, ultimately to the volcano, much better to just walk into the forest here, turn around immediately, and then teleport. Okay, so let's go back to spawn here. And now we're going to just do a couple more things here. So now I'm leaving my focus. The main focus for me when I play this game is to quickly rank up and to quickly unlock worlds. Those are the 2 main things that I focus on. And the other stuff that I do is just to help me with those 2 goals. Oh, look how pretty this bird is. That's so nice with the colors. You can see we're 71% of the way to rookie, so maybe chomp some bones to get the other 29%. We got plenty of gems to rank up, and that would make our capacity better, and our bite strength better, and our coin collecting better, and our gems better. That seems like a next reasonable goal. But first, I'm going to show you a couple of other things that can kind of help you along the way. So if we scroll down here into auto hatch, you can see for $5,000 we can auto hatch. So let's do that. And now this one is maxed out. There's nothing else we can do in terms of spending gems to upgrade this particular aspect. But what does that allow? Well, if we come over here to this pet place, you can see here that we have unlocked only 2 of the pets. Well, let's say that I'm a completionist and I want to unlock more. So you could do them 1 at a time. You could do them 3 at a time. I'm going to do auto. And so that is just going to repeatedly pull that pet lottery as long as I'm here. And so if I want it to end, I'll just run away and it'll complete whichever one it was currently on, and now that's it. So that's how you stop doing the pet lottery. And you can see just like that, we've uncovered all of the pets except for this one right here, this 0.6% one, whatever that is. And I'll just run this a little bit more here. And actually, let me stop running it here, and let's take a look at the first mission again. So remember the missions. All right, so the missions are available way off there in the corner, or you can just click on the menu right here. So I click missions, and you can see that we've actually completed all of the tasks here. We collected 2,500 treats and we rebirthed and we hatched a bunch of eggs and we unlocked the forest world and we became a rookie. So we're going to claim and we're going to get all of these nice rewards here just like that. And now if we go back into menu, we can take another look at missions, and now we can move on to the next mission, which is mission 2, which has 5 tasks and comes with all these rewards. And it says collect 30,000 treats. Now, we had collected more treats than was required in the previous mission, but they don't carry over. So you kind of really do want to keep your eye on the missions and claim them as soon as you can. Because then you can start making progress on the tasks in the very next mission. And so let's take a look here. It says hatch 150 eggs. Well, if I just want to focus on that, if I just want to hatch eggs, then I can come over here and just hatch eggs. Now, pretty soon, our pets would fill up. We're already at 67 out of 100. And if I'm just here hatching eggs for the purpose of getting credit for more eggs, then I'm going to take advantage of this auto delete. So what this is going to do, if I click on common, if I turn on the auto delete here, let's go ahead and hatch 3 eggs. And instead of filling up our bag with common pets, it's going to delete those pets. And so I was at 67 pets out of 100. Now we're at 68. The one in the middle didn't get deleted, but the 2 on the outsides did. But I will get credit for 3 hatches, even though I didn't keep all 3 of them. So you can see here I've hatched 3 out of 150. And really the only pet that I care about here, again, if I'm trying to be a completionist, is that super, super rare one. And so let's auto delete these ones and these ones. I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to decline legendary pets, so I'll keep those 2 on. But let's just go ahead and run this thing on auto here. And you can see almost every time we're just going to delete all 3 of the pets. But we are getting credit for hatches and we're not filling up our 100 capacity pet bag unnecessarily with pets that are really common that aren't worth anything to us. Okay, so you can continue doing this again if you just feel like having all the pets unlocked. You can just wait long enough here. This is hardly costing us anything. $300 at a pop. 300. It's 100 each pet, so $300 for each pull here, and we've got about $100,000. So you could sit here even AFKing this for a long time. I think that's good here. So let's walk away. So we never did get that, whatever this thing is, but that's okay. All right, next thing to do. Let's take a look at some of our badges. So click on menu and we'll go into badges. We were in here before, but now we can actually claim a few of them. So it says collect 10,000 total treats. We've done that, and we're going to get some bones and some potions. Click. Okay, and we just got a badge, and that should be announced right up here publicly. The 10,000 treats badge, GTA failure. Everyone knows how awesome we are now. Let's get another badge. Menu, badges. Okay, the next badge up here for the treats is 100,000, but it didn't start over. So this one you don't have to be like neurotic about clearing it as soon as possible, like with the missions. Okay, we've already collected 1 million total coins. Oh, and also it means that the treats are now coming in 5% faster. Okay, let's collect our gem bonus. So more bones, more potions, more awesomeness here. Everybody knows how great we are. And let's go back in and another, not mission, another badge. And you can see there that increases our gem productivity. So we've got 10,000 total, sorry, I messed that up. It increases our coin productivity, but now this one will increase our gem productivity. GTA failure, killing it here in chat. More badges. Let's keep going. And we don't have the bite one yet. We have to rebirth a total of 1,000 times. So we've purchased 135 of them, and we still have 135 of them. So once you've got 1,000 of them, then you can get another badge there. And again, there's a benefit to grabbing these badges as soon as you're able, because right now our coins are going to come in faster because of this badge, and our gems are going to come in faster because of that badge, and our treats are going to come in faster because of that badge. Okay, and then the last badge that we're able to do here is the 1 hour badge. Let's claim it. And again, awesomeness, praise, invisible praise from all the other gamers here in this server. And I think that's it in terms of badges, but now we have a greater chance of getting shiny pets, 5% greater, by virtue of claiming that badge. Okay, very cool. All right, let's hide this thing here, and then let's go into, let's hide the menu thing there. I'll run over this way just to get out of the way. Okay, so next thing is to go into our pets. And I mentioned to you before, oh, and if you have pets that you that aren't worth anything to you, sorry fellas, you can come in here and you can do mass delete, and you can just click the pets that you don't want. Dogs and cats, and is this a fox right here? A couple of bunnies. Like none of these are like all of these are very weak. Even the mice are weak for me. Just be careful you don't go too high here and start deleting pets that are useful to you. And maybe you don't want to delete these. Maybe you want to make them shiny because you're after some badge or some mission thing that says, hey, make 50 shiny pets. So you make them shiny first and then you delete them. But I'm just showing you how to delete. So we confirm, and then just like that, we are now 44 pets out of 100 in our book bag here. Okay, so let's take a look at this ladybug right here. Now let's take a look at somebody who's closer to ranking up. Anybody close? All right, let's take, okay, let's go with this one right here. So the acorn is currently level 4, and it has 304 chomps out of 650 to make it to level 5. So how do you get it to level up? So you can just go around chomping piles with the acorn in your equipped, one of the 3 equipped pets, or you can feed it some stuff. So I went into the bag, and you can see here that this sweet treat, if I feed to a pet, will add 100 XP. The sour treat will also add 100 XP, and this one will give the pet an enchantment. We'll talk about that very soon. But let's use the sweet treat on the, where is he? I thought it was a shiny acorn. This one. And then we'll confirm. And if we go back into pets, then this acorn, I thought it was going to be at, there we go, 404 out of 650. So let's feed it 3 more treats, and we're going to see it's going to rank up 100 XP at a time, and it'll rank up to rank 5. So let's go back into the bag, and then the shiny sweet treats. And let's give to our rank 4 acorn. That's 1. Let's use another one. And that's 2, and then 1 more. And that is 3. Confirm. Confirm. Okay, and so if we take a look at our pets now, we should see that our acorn, where'd they go? 6, did I miscount? Maybe I only gave it 2. Seems like I only gave it 2. All right, let's give it 1 more. Bag and sweet treat, use, and acorn. Oh, okay, that's what happened before, is that these other things got in the way. I didn't actually confirm. Confirm. Okay, so that one is now used, and if we take a look, our acorn is now at rank 5. It hasn't updated here, 604 out of 650, but I think if we just switch to another pet, great, 54 out of 1,000 up to the next rank. So ranking the pets up makes them better in these 4 attributes. I never use the bones in this way, but I did want to show you that mechanism just so you can make the choice about whether or not you want to do that. Let's go ahead and make a potion, just to show you a little bit more. Now we've got a bunch of bones. Let's see if we can start crafting. So you can see here, we could make this treat potion. We could make a +1 level potion, looking at the check marks versus X's here. We could make a coin potion or a gem potion. Can't make these, and these ones don't even unlock until you open up worlds in the future. But for sure, anytime I'm grinding for, like coins or gems or bones out in a field, I want 1 or more of these potions active. I want the most bang for my buck while I'm doing that grind. And so let's show you the level potion. So for 75 sour treats and 75 sweet treats, we can make a +1 level potion. It also costs 500 gems. If I hit this right arrow here, then I can make 2 of these potions, and the costs all doubled. Instead of 75 and 75, now it's 150, and instead of 500 gems, it's now 1,000. If I click max, or maybe that is the max, so I can increase, I can decrease max. All right, I don't have more. Let me actually change to a different one. Okay, this one's fine. So here, 10 and 10 and 100, so I can make 2 of them, or 3 of them, or 4 of them, or I can click max. And 10 is the most that I can make. And so that's going to cost me 100 of these, 100 of these, and 1,000 of these. So that's what these arrows represent. But I don't want the tree potion. I want this +1 level potion. So let's make the maximum, which is 2. I guess we don't have enough sweet treats or whatever to make more. And so now we have 2 more of these potions here. And let's go into the pets and potions. And we're going to take one of these two. We had a 9 from some reward stuff that we gotten. But it says give this to a chosen pet and increase its level by 1. Use. Okay, so let's take our best pet right here. It's currently a rank 1 or a level 1 ladybug. We confirm. We just used one of our potions there. And if we go into pets, all of a sudden the ladybug is rank 2. And so this is a good way to, if it feels like things are going slowly in terms of whatever grind you're working on actively, you can feel free to use a potion to make your pets rank higher. And that will make all the collection grindy stuff you're doing quicker. That said, I do recommend holding off on using all of those potions until later in the game. Like throughout the game, I think you should be using the treat potion, which doubles the treats as you collect them, and the coin potion, which doubles the coins, and the gem potion, which doubles the gems. I think you should be using all of those like all the time. Like keep crafting these and have them on all of the time that you're collecting stuff in the field. But as far as the rank up potion, I would wait. I would use it late in the game because the game does slow down as you rank up and unlock worlds. This one right here is quite a valuable potion. Increases the level of a pet by 5. Again, I would hold off on using that until much later. This would get your pets twice as much experience, I think. Yeah, I think this is making your pets rank up faster. I don't think it's increasing this kind of experience here. But again, I would hold off on that one, and there's the infinite treat capacity. I'd hold off on those ones until late in the game. But these ones, I like having them on all of the time. Okay, sometimes a pet has an enchantment for a small period of time, and so if your pet thing here has a little exclamation point on it, that means something's going on in there. And so you can click it, and if you just click one pet at a time on the right-hand side, it gives you the statistics, and one of the pets is going to have some extra text written over here, and it'll say, oh, for the next 10 minutes, this pet is collecting bones, twice as fast, or collecting coins twice as fast, or has a bigger capacity. I really don't bother like monkeying around with changing an enchanted pet temporarily and then changing it back. I just leave my top 3 pets on all the time, but that's what the enchantments mean, and you're welcome to experiment with using enchanted pets. Okay, let's take another look at the upgrade shop over here, and I'll just briefly explain what each of these things does. So we've already seen the top row to get coins faster or gems faster or to have a stronger bite power. You can increase your treat capacity right now to 29. This is one of my favorite buttons. I know it's gotten pricey here because we've already upgraded this 3 times, but my next upgrade purchase would be more rebirth buttons because I think we needed 1,500 and buying them 100 at a time would take a lot of coins. So I would keep pushing the rebirth buttons upgrade for a bunch. If you can manage to scrounge together 1,000,000 pets, you can actually increase the number of pets you can equip from 3 to 4, which is amazing. But it does take a while to get that to happen. And then I think if you want to go from 4 to 5, it's something like 80 trillion coins. I've never actually accomplished that, even in playing the game for 20 hours. Okay, you can increase your pet inventory. Currently it's at 100. I don't know that this is really worth anything because I never have more than 100 pets in my inventory. You can increase your leash length, and that would make it so that your pets can reach further things away from you, which is cool. You can get the pets to hatch faster, which actually is surprisingly effective later on in the game when you're just doing a lot of grinding for pets. Like you just put it on auto and you hatch 3 pets at a time, and you're just grinding for like the strongest pets possible, the most unlikely pets. To help you, gather like all of your resources in the field faster. So definitely a good purchase there at some point. We've already turned on auto hatch. The collection radius, this increases the distance where stuff will just kind of get sucked into your backpack, like bone icons and coin icons and gem icons. So that's cool to have. Here you can increase the experience gained by the pets. Here you can increase the chances that you get a shiny pet, but 250,000 gems, that's pricey. And then increases the amount that you get from particles. I honestly don't even know what the particles are. Like, is it the bone particles and the coin particles and the gem particles, or is it just those shiny little white things that I don't know what they mean? In any event, it costs a lot of gems to find out. In terms of strategy for when you upgrade what, I don't know. Here's just some rules of thumb. Generally, buy the cheapest things that are there. I mean, like I've got 42,000 gems. And honestly, I'd probably just keep collecting gems until I got to this 49,000 upgrade. I like that. But there's something to be said for looking for the cheapest thing. Like here, 500. I mean, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what we have, and you increase your length of your leash, pretty significantly for a not too much cost in terms of gems, and maybe making the hatch speed faster. It's only 650 gems. It's not that much. But I would be reluctant to try to save up for this thing at this early stage in the game. You will get gems faster as you progress through the game and rank up and unlock new worlds. So some of these things are clearly not intended for you to just like grind from right now where we are in this playthrough to 250,000 gems or to 1.25 million gems. So one strategy, a naive strategy, could be just buy the cheapest things. Like just as soon as you have the gems to buy the next cheapest thing, just buy it. But again, I would focus on this rebirth buttons thing because of its ability to allow you to get into the next world faster, and that makes everything go quicker. Okay. All right. So I think that's everything in the upgrades menu. And I'm gonna keep. What am I gonna do here? I'm going to keep grinding away here just while I talk about some other kind of general strategy stuff. So auto delete, yep, everything except for legendary and mythic. Just hoping for this one, whatever that thing is here, auto. Again, at $100 for each of the 3 pets, I can grind this for a long time. I've got almost 100 grand. Okay, so we'll just let this kind of grind in the background while I say some more stuff about strategy. And I'll point out that a lot of what I'm about to say is kind of typed up. The bullet points of what I'm saying here are going to be, they're typed up in the description below, so take a look. But here are your 2 basic mid and late game tasks. So I'm still kind of in early game here, but maybe headed towards mid game, pretty close to our next rank up from rookie to whatever the next one was, novice. So maybe we're approaching mid game here in this particular playthrough. So the 2 basic tasks, in my opinion, are ranking up and unlocking worlds. And every other task that I'm about to mention is supposed to help us rank up and or unlock worlds. So feel free to, not feel free, but you should spend your gems on upgrades, again, to help you rank up and unlock worlds faster. You should spend your coins on rebirths, and also you should spend your coins on pets, and you should also spend your coins on leashes. You should be claiming badges and claiming missions. Maybe you just want to like do that as because that's your main goal is badges and missions. But even if it isn't, claiming those badges and missions gives you resources that help you with what I think are the 2 main tasks, which is ranking up and unlocking worlds. So routinely check out the badges and missions sections over on the right-hand side there, those buttons. You should be making and using potions. Again, every time I'm out there grinding in the field for bones or coins or gems, I want to have all 3 of those potions active: the bone and gem and coin potions. You should be grinding for pets. Like I'm doing this grind here just to see if I can get that 0.6% pet on the video. I wouldn't grind here for that pet if I were actually playing. I'd be grinding in the world that I just unlocked. I'd get a lot of coins and then grind for the best pets to try to make it so I can collect coins and bones and gems faster with overpowered pets. If you grind enough pets, you can make those pets shiny, which will help you grind faster for bones and coins and gems. There's even another mechanic above shiny, like shiny makes your pets twice as good. There's another mechanic called rainbow. I forget which world it's in. We haven't seen it yet, but it's in one of the worlds that we haven't yet unlocked. And to make a rainbow pet, you need to have at least 1 shiny pet. And so if you put 1 shiny pet into the rainbow lottery, you have a 20% chance of making a rainbow pet. And if you have 2 shiny pets and you put it in the rainbow lottery, you have a 40% chance of making a rainbow pet. If you have 5 shiny pets, you can put them in the rainbow lottery and you'll have a 100% chance of making a rainbow pet. And I think that the rainbow pets are twice as powerful as the shiny pets. I actually haven't looked that up, but that's my guess. And so at some point, like it's just going to take you so long to collect bones and coins and gems in the field that you really are going to want to just grind for a ton of pets, which you'll then make shiny and maybe even make rainbow, just to speed the process along. Okay, so I mentioned that I would never put a legendary or a mythic pet into a shiny or rainbow lottery unless I had 5 of them. I've never succeeded even with 4 of them. So that might be programmed in. Also, you're going to watch. Oh, we completed common egg. Gang, look at this. We got a Pegasus. We got a Pegasus. Oh, we're so cool. And again, everybody knows it. GTA Failure has hatched a legendary Pegasus. That is awesome. Okay, while again, I'm talking kind of general strategy here, I'm going to head to the next area and just grind some more pets over there. Might as well sell what we've got here. Sell. Okay, so let's take a look at where we are with these pets because we completed all the pets in the other one. Oh, we completed all the pets here too. Let's move on. And we'll teleport to the swamp. And here, I think our money is going to disappear. Yeah, I don't think we can grind here. 50,000 at a pop. Okay, not grinding here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to let my character sit here while I chat a little bit more. Okay, and so I mentioned to look out for the enchanted chests because if you can piggyback off of somebody else who is overpowered, then you can get a lot of rewards way earlier than maybe you're intended to. And again, the shiny chests appear with like an exclamation point inside of a yellow triangle. And not the shiny chest, the enchanted chest. So that's the only reason I would have chat open, is to look for the rare exclamation point inside of a triangle. Okay, so that's cool there. All right, we'll close this. Okay, you can, like I said, go out of your way to complete missions and badges if you want to. Like that could be your goal or one of your goals, and that's cool to spend time doing that, like if you're a completionist. And then let's take a look at the inventory again. So we didn't really look at the inventory much, but you can see each of the worlds here represented by one of these circles. So here's the spawn world, here's the forest world. We're currently in the swamp world. And it says here we have completed 57% of the spawn world pet unlocking. So we got a mushroom, we got an ocelot. We didn't get this thing, whatever that thing is. That's why it's still grayed out. We got a frog and we got a parrot, but we didn't get this and we didn't get this. And so we'll just grab 3 more pets here just for kicks. Do we have 150 grand? Yes, we do. Just to see if we unlock anything else. So again, the ones that you haven't gotten yet are grayed out, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to turn off the auto delete because I want any pets that we've got here. So auto is only going to get us this one set of 3. 3 ocelots. Looking good, fellas. Okay, and so if you go into, whatchamacallit, into the something, inventory, where's that? Right here. If you go into the index, again, we've unlocked 57% of the 7 pets that are here. We've got 4 out of 7 that we found. And if we unlock all 7, then we get these rewards by claiming. You get 3 different kinds of potions, 8 potions altogether. But if you take a look, if we go back, you can see that we've unlocked 100% of the pets in normal. Including this very last Pegasus. That's what I was grinding for, was to see if we could unlock all of them. And just by doing that, we're going to get 10,000 coins and 500 gems and whatever that brown potion is. Claim. Excellent. Honestly, don't know what that brown potion is. Have we seen that one before? This one. Oh, it's just a tree potion. No big deal. Okay. Okay, so here, if I had access to the beach world, I would run over there real quick, but we don't have access to that at the moment, so we can't get there. But if I did, I would go there, and I would hope that some overpowered person was there chipping away at the chest, and we'd get the rewards for free. Okay, let's go back into the inventory, the index, I should say, and we've already claimed the reward here. But let's go back and take a look at this one. We have not yet claimed the rewards for this. We got all of these pets from the forest world, so we're going to get another 25 grand in coins, 1,500 gems, and one of those yellow potions claimed. Excellent. Menu index. One thing that I don't know what it does here, it says 1.01 gems. All right, I think by claiming this thing, we're now getting coins 1% faster than we were. So lots of little benefits to doing all of these kind of side tasks, these side missions. And I think we're getting gems 1% faster now as well. And here it says if we fill this in, yeah, you can see it's not light blue here. But if we can complete this one, then we increase our capacity by 10%. So there's, like maybe some gamers out there who want to spend their time grinding for these pets and fill these in, like instead of focusing hardcore on unlocking worlds or ranking up first necessarily, just grinding for pets, just to say that you've got the complete index. Again, you can think of it like a Pokédex in Pokemon, where the first time you see a new Pokemon in the wild, it gets added to the Pokédex with the information. If you are really hardcore, then you'll notice up here it says normal and shiny. So if you click on shiny, then you can click and you can see that I have made one, two, three. I've made 4 pets shiny, but I did not make this one shiny. And so, like we can tell what that one is because it's unlocked here. So I think I only got 1 butterfly, and I would not try to make 1 butterfly shiny, even though in theory it's a 20% chance. Like I said, they might have made it so that you can't make the whatchamacallit, you can't make the rarest pets shiny unless you have 100% of them, unless you have 5 of them. So again, if we go into shiny here, you can see we've made 4 shiny, but not this one. And if you make all 5 of them shiny, then you get more rewards down here, claiming these things. And it looks like you get more, you get a gem boost as well. And so over here, you can see I've only made 1 shiny pet from these ones. But if I make them all shiny, we get more coins faster, and we get a bonus. We can claim it right there. So feel free to focus on the inventory if that's your style of play. But even if you're focused on, for example, this index here, or the badges, or the missions, I would still suggest that ranking up quickly and unlocking worlds quickly will allow you to more efficiently complete missions, or complete badges, or complete your index. I think that the key is ranking up and unlocking worlds, regardless of what your actual goals are in the game. Okay, so I think that that's good there. Let me just go back. So we've got 36 grand. I still have a little bit more to say, and I want to show you something in terms of the game here. I want to be auto grinding on one of these pet capsules, and I can't do it here because I'm not going to have enough money, but maybe I can do it in the previous section. So let's sell 98,000. Let's do one more. Let's do one more batch of coins and stuff, and then I will, and then I'll auto collect on the pets in the previous area. Okay, 149 grand. Let's go. Okay, so let's teleport to the forest, and we're just going to grind away over here. And again, so here I've got this exclamation point on the pets. Does that mean one of these things has an enchantment? I don't know if there's a quick way to know which one. I'm just looking for text right there. So you can see that this particular mushroom, not every mushroom, but just this particular mushroom, has an 18% increase in particles. I don't know how long that lasts, but like I mentioned, I don't bother equipping a pet just because it has an enchantment. I just keep my best 3 pets equipped all the time. But I'm glad that popped up so we can see the enchantments. And again, just thinking about the inventory here, index, yep. We can take a look. We've already completed 100% of the inventory here, but we haven't completed the shiny, whatever this thing was. I think that's the butterfly. And so I'm just going to grind here just while I chat. So auto delete, yeah, the only things that I care about are, really is the mythic, the butterfly, but we might as well leave the legendaries on just for kicks. So we will let this happen here while I say some more stuff. Okay, and this is 3,000 at a time, so we could do about 50 of them. Okay, so this game feels unbalanced to me later on. I think that the first few ranks and the first few worlds you can unlock pretty quick, but then the progress really felt like it slowed way down in my main playthrough on my main account in this game. It just seemed like in order to rank up late in the game or unlock a world late in the game, the costs were just too high, and it just takes too long of running around collecting, all those things in the field. I literally let my computer sit there for hours doing this thing, AFK grinding for pets, in order to try to make it so that I was more powerful and I could collect all of the coins and bones and gems faster. And I just think that that's not really my style to play games where it's sort of required to just let your computer run and play the game by itself for a couple of hours while you do something else not related to the game. So if your progress feels too slow, oh, there's a butterfly. And again, everybody sees how awesome we are with this legendary butterfly we just launched. If your progress feels too slow, then there are things you can do to speed things up. So you can do what I'm doing here. I gathered a bunch of coins and now I'm auto hatching pets, but deleting almost all the pets that show up in the hopes that I can get much, much better pets, much more OP pets to allow me to collect things faster and more efficiently. Um, there's also this thing called a pro chest. I think it's time for us to bail on this because I do want to show you something else that's over in Spawn. Okay, so over here is a pro area, and it says in order to get into the pro area, you need the pro rank. All right, so the pro rank is pretty far from where we are. Again, I'll type this in the description below. I'm not 100% that I've got the rank order correct here. I might be missing a rank or two. I don't know. But here's my to the best of my knowledge. Here are the ranks. So you start as a noob, then you rank up to rookie. That's what we did in this playthrough. Next up is the rank of novice. We're 3/4 of the way there in terms of chomping. Next up for sure is mediocre. And then after mediocre, things get fuzzy for me. I don't know if I have the rest of these correct, but I think after mediocre is the rank of pro. And if I got that rank, then I would be able to walk into this area here. We'll talk about that. After pro, I think is master, and then I think grandmaster, and then I think hero. And after hero is elite. And there might be more after elite. I don't know. I did rank up to elite in my main account in this game, and then I stopped. Sorry, I ranked up to hero, which allowed me to click this button to see that the next rank was elite and to decide I didn't want to grind to get there because it was just taking too long. Okay, so what's the benefit of being a pro? Well, it allows you to go into this area right here. There's some free potions you can get like every 6 hours over there. And then there's another shiny spot right here. It's no different from the shiny spot that we had access to in the forest world. But here is one of the places where you can make rainbow pets. And I can't make rainbow pets unless I can unlock a place with a rainbow circle. And I think there's another place with a rainbow circle in one of the other worlds. So you might get there before you get into here. But the main thing is this big honking chest. So if I were pro right now, but I had all the other stats that I currently have, I could walk into the chest and my 3 pets would gradually chip away at the massive, I don't know, like strength of this chest. And there's a time limit, which starts as soon as you start chomping away at it. And I would not even come close to breaking that chest with my 3 current pets because I'm not strong enough to break the chest. And even if you kind of naturally rank up to pro, whenever that happens in your playthrough, you're still probably not going to be strong enough to chomp away at the chest and make it disappear in the time limit. But if you rank up to pro and you walk in here and somebody else who's more powerful than you is chomping away at the chest, well, it's possible that they can chomp away at the chest in like 5 seconds and or maybe even in 1 second if they're really strong. And so by being in the area, even though your pets aren't going to be really contributing much necessarily, just by being there, you will get a ton of coins and a ton of gems at a rate way faster than anything else you could do at that point in your playthrough. And so my recommendation, as soon as you become pro, is go into this area and cross your fingers that somebody much stronger than you is just chomping away at this chest repeatedly. As soon as the chest disappears, like a second later, another chest shows up in its place. I don't know why the chest disappeared there, but we did see another one pop right in its place. And so as soon as you're pro, walk in there and hope that somebody else is chomping away. And if they are, then just stand there right in the middle of the chest, kind of sheepishly, not doing much work in terms of contributing to the team effort on the chest, but collecting all of these beautiful rewards. If nobody's in there, then maybe even if you're feeling bold, come up here to chat and just say, hey, I just unlocked pro. Is there anybody who'd be willing to chip away at this pro chest with me? Which really you're saying, is there anybody who can take care of the pro chest with me or for me so I can collect all the rewards without doing the work? But I've done that before, and folks have generously just kind of sat there. I think they went AFK and just let me sit here on my computer for like 20 minutes, chomping away at like a chest every 2 seconds. And the coins went up super fast, the gems went up super fast. If you end up doing that, here is my recommendation. If you can find somebody stronger than you who's willing to let you use their OP nature to get the rewards from this chest, here's my recommendation. You go into the upgrades shop, and if you can afford an upgrade on the rebirths, then you buy it. So at the moment, I need 49.6 thousand gems. I don't have it, but if I could afford it and I was about to go in there chomping on the pro chest with somebody else, I'd buy the rebirth upgrade. Then I'd run right back and I'd go into the pro area and I'd sit there inside of that chest. And as I sit there inside of the chest, I would get tons of coins and tons of gems and even a few bones and an increase in this percentage. But the bones and the percentage are pretty slow. But coins and gems real fast. And as soon as I could afford the most number of rebirths that I'm capable of buying, I would buy them. And it would take all of the money you have, which might be way more than you actually need, so you kind of lose some coins. But then all the rebirths would become more expensive, and I would be getting coins this whole time. And so pretty quick, all these green buttons would light up, and then I would again buy the most number of rebirths possible as soon as I could, and I would just keep doing that. Like it might be like every 5 or 10 seconds, you're just clicking right here, the buy button to grab the maximum number of rebirths. But you're getting tons of gems this whole time as well, and so keep in mind, as soon as you have enough gems to do so, you go back into the upgrade shop and you upgrade the rebirth capacity again, which would put some more options down here below this where I have 100. And then I would buy however many, whatever that maximum number of rebirths is that I could buy, I would buy it as soon as I'm able. I would just run right back into the pro chest. And seriously, I did this for over the course of my playthrough. I probably sat there in the pro chest for like 2 hours, 3 hours, not straight, and I wasn't even on my computer the whole time. But I was taking advantage of some other generous gamers who were way more powerful than me, and that allowed me to get resources so much faster than I really had any business to at that point in the playthrough. I did have an auto clicker on, and so I just had the auto clicker just clicking this button every second, and it would just keep buying the maximum number of rebirths that I had. Of course, it wouldn't. The auto clicker wouldn't help me buy more capacity on the rebirths in this upgrade shop. But yeah, that was my strategy, and I think it's a really good strategy. As soon as you get pro, see if you can convince somebody to come in there and do the work for you, and then reap the rewards. Okay, again, in terms of speeding up the progress as the game sort of slows down later on, you can see up here the friend multipliers are currently at 0% for both coins and gems. But if you have a friend currently in the server, then these percentages increase. And so every time you collect a coin or a gem, you actually get more than you naturally would have. So feel free to ask some of your Roblox friends to join you in this game, or feel free to just click over here. So tab is the leaderboard thing. You can just click here and you can just say, oh, TTVV, can you be my friend? And you just click friend. Now, if somebody just randomly friends me and they don't say anything to me in chat, then I just ignore it. But you're welcome to just try to friend everybody, and anybody that accepts is going to help you in terms of coins and gems. Maybe a little bit more socially acceptable would be to come up here and type in something like, is anybody willing to be friends here in this game for the multiplier bonus? Feel free to unfriend after you leave the game. And there you might get some friend requests, or you might have some people say, sure, friend me. And then you can come up here and click the friend request. I think that if you add a friend while you're currently in the server, the numbers don't change. And so what you would do is hit escape and then leave and then immediately rejoin. And when you came back, these numbers would reflect the fact that you get bonuses for being in the server with one or more friends. So that is a way to move things along faster. Okay, so what else is there to say? All right, so in my main account, actually I'll head back over to the forest while I wrap things up here. Just keep spamming those pets to see if we get any more butterflies. Okay, so I think auto delete is, yeah, good there. And let's just spend 3 grand at a time here. Okay, so on my main account, I got to the rank of hero and entered the hero area. And also in the hero area, I should mention there's a hero area. After you unlock the last world, which I think is Volcano, there's another locked area just off to the side of Volcano, which says you need to get the rank of hero in order to come in here, just like that locked pro world that we were just looking at. And so I did grind a long time, gang, to get to the rank of hero just so that I could walk through that locked door and get into the hero area. And the hero area, it just had something. It had a massive chest, which you could just sit there grinding away for, which would give you coins and gems. Um, and that's okay, I guess. And then it also had a button where you could walk on the button and then spawn one of those enchanted chests. And then it would spawn an enchanted chest in some random world, and presumably you would run over to that random world, you teleport to that random world real quick. Oh, there's another butterfly. And then you'd chew down on the enchanted chest, which would give you a bunch of rewards, which is cool. But I can tell you again, now this is just me sharing my opinion about this game. Like I had a lot of fun playing this game, but the progress seemed to slow down to like grind to a halt almost by the time I got to like late game and even some of the middle game stuff felt like it took too long in my opinion. And so, like I mentioned before, I spent about 20 hours in this game. Oh, another butterfly for us. Look how cool we are, everybody. I don't know why it doesn't say butterfly. It should say the whole thing here, but it seems like it's cut off. Um, so about 20 hours that it took me getting to the unlocking the last world, which is volcano, and reaching that rank of hero to allow me to get into the hero section off of the volcano world. And maybe of those 20 hours, maybe 8 of them, I was AFK. And again, I don't generally play games that sort of require you to AFK significantly. And this one sure felt like it was required to AFK to get anywhere late in the game. So now that I know a lot more about the game, I could get to a rank of hero. Oh, another butterfly. I could get to a rank of hero, and I could unlock, the volcano world, the last world, much quicker in a lot less than the 20 hours that I did before. Um, because I understand the mechanisms and I understand how to use the resources much better than I did when I first played through the game. I don't imagine I'm going to try because it still is going to require a ton of great grinding, like AFK grinding, more than I want to spend. But I do think that I could get to where I got in a lot less than 20 hours now that I know more about the mechanics and how to take advantage of the different boosts and bonuses that you get. But still, even with my increased knowledge of this game, I think the pacing is just too slow for my tastes anyway. It might be your thing, it's fine. Um, but feel free to grind as much as you want in this game. And if you can get yourself from the rank of hero up to the rank of elite, then you passed me in terms of accomplishments in this game. So good on you. Um, okay, so I think that's just about it. Let's take a quick look at the badges here just to see if there's anything that we missed. I'm looking to see if there's any we can claim. Yeah, so we're making progress on the 1,000 eggs because we're just hatching stuff. That's cool. And if we look at the missions, you can see we've hatched 150 and we've unlocked the swamp world, but we're not close to some of these other things here. The crates are they're the crates. Like if I break this thing right over here, I think we were at, was it like 3 out of 50? Yeah, so we're 2 out of 50 right now for the crates. And now I think we should be at 3 out of 50 right there. And then evolve 5 pets to shiny. We did some of the shiny pets before, but that was while we were on mission number 1. And so you start over with all of the tasks when you complete a mission. And so we'd have to make 5 more pets shiny here. Yeah, okay. And so the last thing I wanted to look at was the index here. And so you can see we've got we've claimed that one 100% there. We can't claim this one. In terms of shiny, we still don't have that shiny butterfly. And so I think that we've got like 4 butterflies right now. Pets are full, sure. I think we have 4 butterflies. Let's take a look. Shiny, one there. We have 5 butterflies, gang. This is the first time I didn't even do this thing we're about to do in my 20-hour playthrough. So even though it says 80% chance, I would, if I only had 4 butterflies, I would not do this. Like I've said a couple of times now, it's possible that they programmed it so that it's not really 80% when you're trying to upgrade a legendary or a mythical, that you got to have 5 in order to upgrade. So let's craft, and we've got a whatchamacallit, a shiny butterfly now. Let's take a look. Oh, it's right there. It's a thing of beauty. Let's see if it makes it into the top 3. It does. It's now number 1. Good job, butterfly. And the reason that I wanted to do that here is that I want to show you the inventory thing. So let's take a look. Menu. I keep calling it inventory. I mean index. Shiny. I've never done this before, gang. I have now completed a 100% shiny index. And let's claim some rewards here. 25,000 coins, 1,500 gems, and then one, whatever that potion is. Just like that, claimed. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I think that is about all I have to say about this game. Thank you so much for sticking with me. This video has gone on kind of longer than I thought, but like I mentioned at the beginning, this is a complex game as far as Roblox games goes. It's certainly the most involved game that I've played. I haven't played all that many Roblox games, but this one has the most different, like moving pieces, and they all kind of interact in funny ways, and it's easy to take a long time doing stuff that should be a little bit shorter if you understand how to use the tools and the boosts to your advantage. So be well and be healthy, and thank you so much for watching.